Hey, welcome guys to TNW, and you haven't already, subscribe, share, favorite this episode. And they're gonna be a long, lengthy episode. I'm gonna split this up to 15 minutes a video talking about our topic today. And this is probably gonna be a 5-part series of what is the dark web, and we know about the internet and the user friendly side of the internet, though, but we never really hear about what is the true meaning of what the dark web is, the other 90% of the internet. Because we know of the internet being good, and you talking about, maybe we know of the good or bad of Facebook, but we don't know really what is the true meaning of the internet and what the the dark the dark secrets of the internet hold as we browse through Google or go through Facebook. And I've done some whole lot of research of what is the dark web and how do people use the dark web, and and what is the difference between the dark web and the deep web, and what is the dark internet. And I found out that, like, what is the dark internet? And I found out, and you gonna see something really shocking in what is the dark internet, and how people get to the dark web, because you can't really get to the dark web without it's not the browser that we use every day, like Firefox and Chrome. So we're gonna discuss a bunch of topics I have listed on the screen, and I'm gonna have some fun, and we're gonna have some fun. So let's get to the nitty gritty of what is the dark web, and what is the dark web. We know that the user-friendly internet we know and love and heard of is that the dark web, the internet we know of, is covered by 10%. And it's kind of smaller than 10%. I would say around 5% of internet we know of. We know Google, we know Bing, we know Wikipedia, we know NBA.com and Dotary.com, and websites that we can browse freely. There's a word, freely, on a day-by-day basis. That's like about 5% of the internet we use. And we use the internet every single day. And I'm gonna give you a definition. I wouldn't say like the internet is much big. Like, according to TechAdvisor.com, said that the internet is much bigger place than you probably realize. You know Facebook, Google, BBC iPlayers, Amazon, but do you really know what's lurking behind the user-friendly and respectable websites? Like, we go on Amazon.com every day, but there is a Amazon within the Amazon that do illegal stuff. Like the internet is such a is a scary place. It's a scary to think of as you know what is behind the internet. Like, oh, we got the internet. We play game with our friends, and we're playing Fortnite and PUBG and browsing the internet with Facebook and everything else. Like, oh, okay, this is cover 5%. What is the other 90%? What are people doing? What is people is using the internet to the fullest potential? Like, it gotta be some way, somehow, people is using the internet, not just browsing and checking on friend requests and and, and what people always call it, um, spying on Facebook, stalking, Facebook stalks, Instagram, Twitter. There's more out there than people won't and do not realize. And the days of cybersecurity is very high too, when people are getting hacked with identity theft and data breaches and everything else. That is part of the dark web. That is part of the deep web. And the deep web is covered by like medical records, that thing where we don't see on a day-by-day basis, like databases. We don't see databases like everything today. Like we go on Amazon.com. That's like the largest database we ever seen. It's just like having just like Wikipedia, the largest library on the internet. And then you got academic information, you have medical records, scientific reports, subscription information that is hiding behind a paywall that you can't get access to freely. Like you gotta pay, or you gotta have authorization to get to the website. And I'm gonna discuss it, but we're gonna discuss what is the dark web. And according to TechAdvisor.com, really like put a real good definition on the dark web. Let me put on my handy dandy glasses. Like smart. Um, yeah. Is that the dark web? The term refers specifically to a collection of websites that exist on an encrypted network, cannot be found by using traditional search engine or visit by using a traditional browser. Now there are browsers out there that we have to download to get the full access of 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 the internet. Google we can browse the internet with Google, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera. Those are one of the browsers that we use on an everyday basis. But but those are we can access about 10% with using those browsers. And other browsers that they prefer to that we can't use, like, oh, I'm going to Google.com and go to a sex trafficking website. We can't use it on Google because Google is so limited of what they can do. We gotta go to a much higher source. And I don't go much in depth in VPN. Like VPN is becoming a hot commodity of browsing the internet that we use the VPN to be very secure. But I'm going to talk about VPN in the later discussions in more detail, but how VPN is virtual private network, like hiding your real IP and, and, and using a virtual IP to browse the internet, like just basically hide your identity on the internet. And give you like the one. It said almost all the sites on the so-called dark web hide their identity using the Tor encryption tools. You may know that Tor, for its ability to hide your identity and activity. And like also Tor Tor is a browser that you can use to search the dark web, and it will also proof your location just like a VPN would. It's also very important that the deep web is very similar, but like not very similar at the same time, because the dark web is very illegal. Deep web is just something that we can't see as users. As users, like we can't really see the dark web. We can't see the way into like resources. Without resources. So, but like we gonna discuss like what is this Tor and what is this VPN, and like this like very important. Like if you want to access the dark web, you need those two things. You need those two things. Ain't got no the people. Like people can't trust you because like now these days, cybersecurity is high. Like going to school for cybersecurity, they're like hot commodity. I'm like, I wish back in the day I changed my major from computer science to cybersecurity because it's a very hot commodity for IT. And security is very hot also as well. But Facebook, I can give you this example. This probably gonna be the last example for the discussion of the dark web. Is Facebook became a victim of the dark web because they were using Facebook in the 2016 elections that the hackers has determined the outcome of that election using voters' Facebook pages to sway the vote, like using Hillary email scandal to her disadvantage. If it wasn't for the help of the Russian hackers, and the hackers is basically the dark web.